Okay, Ross, we came to Silverstone for the last race of the Radical UK Cup. 101 average points for the Sunoco Daytona Challenge and 4.83 points behind John-Eric Verne. Tell me about the weekend.
Well, we came to Silverstone this weekend, obviously competing for the UK and the European Championship, but really on my mind is obviously the Sunoco Daytona Driver Challenge. So from my point of view this weekend, I just needed to get maximum points coming into the weekend to try and put the pressure on John-Eric for the last Formula 3 race of the season for him. And we've had a great weekend. I managed to get 2 poles, 2 fastest lap and 2 race wins. So a fantastic weekend for us. It wasn't easy. The first race went to start the car on the grid and the car wouldn't fire up. So we actually had to start that race from the pit lane. So I was getting pushed off the grid at the start of the first race thinking this could be it. The Sunoco's going out the window, it's going to be tough from here. But I had a cracking first stint from the pit lane, got through the traffic. A couple of cars had some misfortune, managed to get fastest lap even though I was coming through the traffic. And we managed to get the win and the fastest lap in the race. So,
but it was not that it was 1 or 2 cars on the grid. It was a massive grid.
Yeah, a huge grid for us as well this weekend. 49 cars on the grid. So it's been carnage out on the track this weekend. There's been lots going on, and obviously halfway through the race with a longer race that we do, we got the back markers as well. So you really have to work them to your advantage, try and get through the traffic. And make the most of it to get you to the front.
But Terence Woodward, your co-driver in the first race, a couple of last quarters, what happened there?
Well, the first race, we couldn't believe it. As I said, we started off getting pushed off the grid, starting from the pit lane. Then I've come through, done my pit stop, Terence is out, we're running second, a safety car's come out which has bunched the pack up, so we've then got the chance to get onto the leader. Terence has got the lead and everything is looking great. Terence drove a fantastic second stint, so yeah, big thank you to him for that. And then on the second to last corner of the last lap of the first race, a back marker, I'm not sure if something broke on the car, but lost control and hit the side of Terence's car, or our car, just into the braking zone at Brooklands. Terence went off the track, back on across the grass, nearly lost the car, got back on the power, couldn't go flat, got up to about 110 miles an hour just across the line to take the win because the pack were coming behind. And then as he crossed the line, the rear tyre completely delaminated, took out the rear bodywork. Terence went straight on at cops through the gravel, took out the radiator, the marshals were on scene with the extinguishers on the car. So obviously we were elated to have won the race, but we're looking at the car after the first race thinking, are we going to be driving and scoring points for Sunoco tomorrow? So 360 Racing did a fantastic job this weekend. Tim and Alex worked all night on the car, putting it back together, and then the car was fantastic today, and another fastest lap and a win, so extremely pleased.
What? Tell us about today's race.
Today's race we thought was going to be a little bit easier because at least we were starting at the front, but Terence drove a good first stint. He was running in P3 when he pitted, but Jamie and Per Staff had got away a little bit, so they had a bit of a gap, so I knew it was going to be hard work. But obviously they're the LM cars in the European, and I managed to catch them, and I caught Jamie, but he's got slightly more horsepower in the LM cars.
Slightly?
Well, about 80 horsepower I think, so it's a fair gain. So the cars are the same through the corners obviously, but with more power it's extremely hard on the straight. So thinking about the Sunoco, and we're scoring European points as well, I wasn't going to risk a late lunge from a long way back and risk taking us out. As much as I wanted the race win, a fastest lap and pole and a win for Sunoco is all I needed. But then it all kicked off with a few laps to go. Per had a slight problem out of Brooklands. I managed to get round the outside at Luffield, so I was into second starting the last lap. And then going into Cops, the first corner of the last lap, Jamie had about 5 car lengths on me, and someone had spun and was coming back across the track right on the exit curb, and Jamie had nowhere to go, so the cars collided. I just managed to miss both the cars, went through all the debris, and to be honest, I was expecting, it felt like I may get a punch on the right front because I hit a big bit of debris with the right front wheel, and pair was right behind me, so I didn't know if we were going to hang on to the end of the race, and a little bit of luck on our side again. The car felt great through Maggots and Beckett's, and just kept my head down and held on for the win.
And you got fastest lap.
And fastest lap, so a perfect weekend. Hard work, but the end result was fantastic.